I don't say very well. I don't even say some of y'all's names very well. Little country boy, we're just going to try to preach a little while. The Bible would say in verse 1, after these things, when the wrath of King Asherah was... Oh man, my mind went crazy. Huh? Appeased. I've read this over and over. Now we'll do it again. After this, the things which the wrath of Asherah was appeased, he remembered Basta and what she had done, and what was declared against her. Then said the king's servant that ministered unto him, let there be fair young virgins, salt for the king. Y'all bear with me this morning. I've got a little glare in my glasses, and we're going to do it all right. And let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan, the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custom of Hegi, the kingdom's chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let their things for the purification be given them, and let the maidens which passes the king be queen instead of Esther. And the things pleased the king, and he did so. You will, let's pray. Gracious and Heavenly Father, Lord, that you would touch me this morning. Lord, touch this audience. Lord, I pray, Lord, that I could be used, Lord, as an instrument, Lord, as a tool for you, Lord. I'm a man, unlearned, don't know nothing except you and you crucified. Lord, I've come humble this morning, Lord, to be used as an instrument, Lord, to help these people, Lord. Lord, not to tear them down, Lord, not to discourage them. But Father, Lord, give me the words, Lord, and the wisdom, Lord. Lord, the anointing that makes preaching easy, Lord, that I can help somebody this morning. Lord, build the kingdom, Lord, for the furthering of the kingdom, Lord, that, Lord, you would get the glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. If the church will just say amen. Amen. Praise the Lord. My computer Bible got dead, and I've been reading on that computer, and it's got a little bit bigger print than what we got here, but I want to talk about Esther for a little bit. And I don't want to bore you this morning. I want to help you. Again, we're going to entitle this message, Thank God for the King. Amen. But Esther right here, if you're familiar with the book of Esther, Esther was used of God. She was placed in a place that God could use her. And I thought she ended up queen, but it just didn't happen overnight. Esther was a maiden that she had a rough life. She had a rough upcoming. And she would have something about like some of us. Some of us has got some rough stories this morning. Things ain't always been well with some of us. And some of us has had a terrible background. But Esther right here, Esther was a girl that her parents died when she was young. And she was raised by Mordecai. And Esther, wasn't like the rest of the children around her, the ones that had their own parents, but she was raised by somebody else. But I thought during the time of her raising, she was getting herself purified and staying purified because she knew that she had as much chance as anybody else to make queen one day.
Man.
And I think as well as some of you that are sitting in the house this morning, you got as much chance to be part of the church as anybody this morning.
That's right.
Amen. And here we got Esther, here she could have complained and said, you know what, and just dwelled on her bad past and said, you know what, my parents has died and I was raised by another. And you know what, people ain't going to receive me, and sure enough, I'll never make queen. Oh, but the Bible don't talk about Esther like that. It talks about a young lady that would keep herself pure and that would keep herself purified, and she would make greater, because one day she would pass by that king. The time that a king would need a queen, whether if it was Esther or whoever, she was going to keep herself ready, because one day there was a chance that she might be able to make queen. Just like the other women around her would prepare themselves. Esther didn't think about how the other girls fared. But Esther took care of Esther. Come on.
That's right.
It would be this afternoon that some of us, we would just take care of our own self and not worry about what everybody else is doing and what their background. Esther's a good example right here. And she says, you know what? I'm just going to take care of Esther. It don't matter that I wasn't raised by my parents. It don't matter that I don't carry the last name that I was born with. Come on. It don't matter that I'm a Jew. Come on. She was a Jew, and then Jew was like dogs to other people. They wasn't, come on, they didn't have the good name. They was born on the other side of the tracks. She didn't let that hold her back. Sister Tabitha, she kept herself pure. Come on, because one day she could pass him for the king and make queen. Praise the Lord.
Come on.
But I don't want to preach yet. I want to talk a little bit now. I thought this Asher, the king, one day he would make a dinner and he would come together and he would request for his queen to come by. He would request for the queen to come by, Vista. And Vista's like a lot of church people. She's been in church for a while, and she don't think she has to do everything the king requires and everything the king would ask of her. Sylvester, she felt big within herself. I don't need the king anymore. Come on, I'm a queen. I'm part of the church. I've done been born again. Or y'all ain't hear me. Come on, I done been born again. I don't have to do everything the queen, but the king will require out of me. Well, but I thought one day that the king, he would request for Vesta, for Vesta to make her appearance. And Vesta said, no, I'm not going to make my appearance. I don't have to do that. I'm already queen. Y'all ain't hear me this morning. I'm already queen. I've got nothing to fear. I've got nothing to worry about. But it upset the king.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, I set it up to set the king. The king was upset. The king was embarrassed. The king was angry. Why ain't my queen coming up before me? Why ain't she preparing herself? And I believe in the hour that we're living in. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He might be a little bit upset with some of the church. When he calls upon you and you say, you know what, I've already been born again. I've already been saved.
Come on.
I'm already a member of the church. I don't have to appear.
Come on. Come on.
Come on. We ain't preaching yet. But it upset the king. And it upset the king so much that the king's men come around and they said, you know what? She's made mockery of you. It might be time to look for another queen.
Right.
Even though Vesta said, within herself, I'm already queen. There's none more beautiful than me. I've adorned myself. Come on.
Yeah.
We have to be careful, church, to think that you're the only one that can do what you can do. Come on. Come on. I said, you got to be careful, so ever careful. When you get to thinking you're the only one that can preach. When you get to thinking you're the only one that can sing. When you get to thinking that you're the only one that can do that for the king. But Vesta did not know that the king had all that he could take after her. And you know what he did? He had her written up to banish her and to look for another.
That's right. That's right.
Could you imagine what she thought that day when she got the word? I was trying to stay calm for a little bit. Could you imagine when she heard that the king is going to look for another queen?
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought they put the word out. And when they put the word out on Mordecai, he said, you know what? A little Esther, she's as pretty as any's ever been. She's faithful. She's kept herself pure. It don't matter that Esther, don't belong to me. It don't matter, that Esther's parents is gone. It don't matter that Esther's a Jew. I'm going to take her before the king. And when I get her into the kingdom, come on, when I get her into the kingdom, she can make a difference for her people. Y'all ain't hear me this morning. He said if I could just get her in front of the king, the king will fancy her. He'll like her pureness and her purification, the way she does things. Just to see Esther smile.
Come on. Amen.
Come on.
I believe when we get born again, it just puts a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People want to walk by and say, what's wrong with them? They got bad things going over. Come on. Oh, one of them done run over their dog, and they're still smiling.
Amen.
Come on.
Come on.
Go ahead.
How many of y'all read the book of Esther?
Amen. Amen.
Y'all got to get in there and read this. Here, Esther, they line up all these ladies.
Right.
They take them before the king. And Brother Billy, that King Azar, when he seen Esther, he said, you know what, I've got to have her for the queen.
Right.
I've got to have her for the queen.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought she made queen. I'm just going to fill in all the blanks real quick and then we'll preach in a minute. She made queen, and I thought Mordecai would he would go and he would go fair. And he'd go see how she was fair, and he would stand at the gates. Him being a Jew, it wasn't a good thing for him to come to the gate. Come on, I said him being a Jew, it wasn't a good thing for him to come to the gate. But he would stand at that gate and he would watch to see how Esther was fair. And I thought one day, how when he was sitting there, he might have been standing there, the Bible don't say he was sitting there wanting to see how Esther was doing. And next thing you know, he hears two gentlemen talking about how they was going to kill the king. Come on, how they wanted to destroy the king, how they wanted to destroy the church. And I thought that he went, and Mordecai, he went to Esther, and he sent word to Esther. He said, you've got to warn the king, because if you don't warn the king, they're going to plot to kill him. And I thought Esther went to the king, and she found favor, went to the king. You just couldn't go to the king at any time, but she found favor, and he gave her the sign that she could come. And she said, you know what? It was told right outside there by Mordecai, my stepfather. Come on.
Come on.
My stepfather told me that he heard two men out there, and he was going to kill you. You're going to have to do something about it. And I thought that the king, he went after him, and he got them, and they did away with these bad fellas, and the king lived. Well, somebody said, Glory to God.
Glory to God.
After a while, Mordecai, he would come to the gate, and he would want to see how Esther fared by day. But one day, the king, he had a man by the name of Haman. Come on, that was greater than any man. He was greater than any prince. He was faithful in what he did, and he stood out to the king. And what did the king do? He lifted him above everything. But Haman had a problem with the Jews.
That's right.
Haman had a problem with God. When one day he was out there near the gate, and he seen Mordecai, and he wouldn't bow down to their gods and to their statues, and he went out to do the things that they did. Come on. It raised an anger within his heart. And he said, you know what? I'm going to have Mordecai killed. This is the last thing I do. I believe the devil has sought out some of you. And he said, I'm going to have you killed. If it's the last thing I do. They plotted against you. They told lies against you. They did everything they could to tear you down.
Come on.
But thank God for the king.
Amen.
But I thought, I got to thinking in this story, Brother Murray. Mordecai was a man of God.
Yeah.
He trusted in God. It didn't matter what the enemy said to him. It didn't matter how they looked at him. He always showed up at the gate. Come on.
Come on.
And when he found out that Haman was going to kill him, the Bible said, that he rent his clothes. They put out a thing. That we're going to kill all the Jews. And that Mordecai is one of them. We're definitely going to get. Well, come on. Will somebody say amen? Anybody ever felt like the enemy had you pointed out? He was about to do anything he wanted to, or anything he could to do to kill you. How about this Haman? He hated Mordecai so much that he would make a gallows.
Yeah.
I'm going to just come down with you. I'm trying to.
Amen.
He made gallows. You might know what gallows is.
Yeah.
It's where they're going to hang you.
That's right.
It was a place of hanging, Brother Billy. The devil already had planned his death.
Right.
The devil has already planned some of your death.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I said the devil, I don't know why the Lord wanted me to preach this morning. But thank God for the king. But I thought right there that here he had everything
on.
Amen.
And I thought Mordecai, he got word to the queen. Oh, they're going to kill me. You got to do something. Don't sit up there. And keep your mouth shut. Come on. He was telling somebody in the church, don't stay up there and keep your mouth shut. This is the time to do something. You got to speak to the king. You got to say something to the king. They're about to destroy your people. Come on, they're about to destroy your home.
Amen.
Come on, preacher.
Esther done got up in there and she done got comfortable. I'm afraid sometimes the church people, we get up in there and we get comfortable.
Yes.
Right.
Come on,
And when there's somebody on the outside saying, don't get up there and get comfortable. Because if they get us and they destroy us, they're going to get you next.
Come on.
Come on.
This is what he told Esther.
Yes.
He said, they're not only after me, they're after your home.
Yes.
Come on.
You won't be safe long if they get us out here. They're going to come after you next.
That's right.
That's right.
Come on, don't you see this morning?
Come on.
This was the church.
Yeah.
Somebody was crying to the church, you need to pray.
Right.
You need to pray out here. I believe there's some out there that ain't going to church this morning that's throwing drugs, and there's some of them out there that's living so deep in sin, and everything within them. They're crying out to some of us and say, you know what? You need to pray for us. You need to seek God for us. You need to seek the King for us. Well, because if they upend us and they destroy us, it's going to be some of you next.
Yeah, that's right.
So right.
And I thought Mordecai, he got the queen's attention. He let her know, if you don't open your mouth, you don't say something. If you don't say something, they're going to get you next. Sister Rich, they're going to get us today. They're plotting, they're building their gallows. We've been watching them build their gallows.
Yeah.
Come on, now, we've been watching them tie the noose. Come on, we've been hearing how they was going to take us and how they was going to destroy us. It's left up to you, Esther. Esther, you can't save face just because you're already in the kingdom. You're going to have to say something to the king. You're going to have to get the king's attention.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Amen. Yes.
And I thought Esther said, you know what, I'm going to call a dinner. Come on, I'm going to call a dinner. And I'm going to invite the king. And I'm going to invite Haman. And I'm just going to tell on Haman in front of the king. Oh, but Haman had other plans. Haman was excited when he heard that the queen had invited him. Oh, but he went home and said, you know what, we got to do something about Mordecai. And we got to do something quick. He was plotting in his heart. He was going to go ask the king, could he go ahead and kill this man? Oh, and I thought the king got weary one night. And he couldn't sleep.